What's up, blockchain? How y'all doing today? Hope you had a great day. Hope things are just going your way and all sorts of profits falling in your lap and you're not having too rough of a time with this little dip in the market. Look at Bitcoin, 45.7. Woof, that's low. It's a dream come true. However, it could still go down a little bit farther. No big deal. Not my first rodeo. Probably not yours either. If you're listening to this station or listening to this channel, 45 is a hell of a buying opportunity. Not worried whatsoever. I don't really value stuff in dollars. I value stuff in Bitcoin. People telling you this is the end, and if it drops below 42, this whole party's over and it's crashing. Get out, get out. I wouldn't listen to any of that myself. I think that's fairly naive, and I think that they don't really see the big picture of what's going on. Probably haven't been through a lot of these market cycles. So with everything that's going on in the real world, right? Outside of crypto, you know, talking like Israel and Saudi Arabia and all this stuff with crude. Crude is being set to explode, right? And crude is being propped up. Crude will always be propped up because of how heavily the banks are invested, because it is the lifeblood of the military-industrial complex, all that good stuff. So what's good for crude is good for the overall market. What is good for the overall market is generally good for the crypto markets because in a large degree, we're correlated until we're not, right? Until the market crumbles and falls and it decouples, which has happened a few times where, you know, the stock market crashes or the entire market crashes and you see crypto markets follow right along with it. And then after that falls for a while, it starts to decouple and Bitcoin and the crypto markets start to rise up as money flees out of stocks and bonds and moves over into other assets, right? Other assets being crypto. So because crude is looking to be propped up and is looking for a huge bounce, the rest of the market will bounce. Crypto will therefore bounce. It happens over and over and over again, and I think we'll see that happen again here. And right now is really a great time to be accumulating. And of course, as you know, big whales are of course accumulating. Here's this: Bitcoin slips below 46,000 as correction deepens. Institutions keep accumulating. Well, of course they do. That's what they do, is they really do buy the dip. You know, with all these institutions in such an extreme way. This is a buying opportunity. And when you say things like Musk's energy concerns, come on, is he concerned that, you know, the dollar's used to, you know, globally as a, you know, financial racket to basically enslave the entire planet? If he did care about that, he'd say, oh, I'm not taking payments for Teslas in fiat anymore, right? But no, of course, this is a coordinated, and Square just came out and said, oh, we're not going to be buying any more Bitcoin. You know, just randomly makes this announcement. These things happen over time. This used to, you know, all at once. You know, remember last time it was like Janet Yellen, China, and like 4 different things caused the markets all to crash at once. And then, you know, their cronies come in and buy it all up. And this is going to happen here too. They are looking to crash the price for a reason. The only reason that they look to crash this price is to buy it all up. Outside of some sort of major regulations happening, this is a buying opportunity. This is an opportunity to get in. And, you know, until there's like some sort of major regulation, I'm not concerned about the top or where the top might be, because of how much money is being printed, how much money is being, you know, created out of thin air. Assets are going to rise. People stuck in the dollar or are in the dollar for long term, they're going to get hurt. And that's why I don't have a lot of investments in dollars. I mean, I still have quite a few and things that pay out in dollars, but those are just ways for me to get cash flow, to get, you know, to keep up my crypto game. And people saying the market, you know, that is going to crash and is set to crash right now, they're not too bright. That's not looking like what's even, you know, Michael Saylor says, you know, we're looking for a lot of pain right now, and then a huge gain up to 1 million or whatever he says. And yeah, I'm just fine with that. I like all that, and I'm not too worried about any of these prices. Think about we were at 20 grand just the other day, as far as I remember, and we BNB, I bought a whole bunch for $200 the other day. And so the fact that it might dip back down a little bit, or that ETH might come back down. ETH was at 2,000 just the other day, guys, as we all know, as probably most people here are well aware of. Institutions have accumulated 215,000 Bitcoin in the past 30 days. This is what you call planned synchronized FUD. However, it's not stopping other things, right? Kusama's price hits all-time high, so does DOT as the parachain auctions begin. Kusama's going to 1,000. Not a financial advice, but that's my price prediction. In the short term, Kusama goes to 1,000. Just broke 500 something, and people need these chains. People have to bid for these chains. And here's one thing that you can know, because the parachains are more scarce on DOT, but Kusama is farther ahead because it's the testnet, right? Kusama is the place for, what do they call it, wild innovation. And there's a lot more chains. These chains are going to start getting bid for in high order on Kusama. And that's why the price you're seeing. Well, what's going to happen when, even in the future, when more chains or less chains are trying to, you're trying to chase a smaller amount of chains with the same amount of dollars or the same amount of crypto, DOT should blow up past anywhere where Kusama is, but Kusama should go first. So Kusama is now what, $500-600? It's going to go to 1,000. DOT's at, breaking 40, breaking all-time highs. Been making some good money on my DOT as of late. The bits gap has certainly been helping there. Anyway, I think that there's a lot going on for Kusama and good things in the future. This is going to be one of the biggest competitors for Ethereum out there. I think it's going to blow past almost every other chain. I hate to just, throw out all the names, but yeah, I really think DOT is the cat's meow, and in the long run, that is certainly the place to be. Let's see, Tron has had some nice updates. Tron is like, we're the first deflationary cryptocurrency, even though they're probably not the first deflationary cryptocurrency, but they say they are. Tron Foundation claims Tron TRX has become the world's first deflationary crypto by reducing its circulating supply, and it's going to be happening over and over. And if you follow Justin Sun, he's pretty flamboyant type, and I'm pretty heavy into Tron and to the different things that are Tron. Really quick, Edward Snowden, I'm sure you saw all the different stuff going on with him and the different conversations, but he's basically, points out, there is big holes in privacy and security for Bitcoin, and, it's can track you with data analytics and all the stuff that's going on. Every single thing can track you, and until it is permissionless, yes, but with your crypto can get marked, right? If you buy Bitcoin that by accident that had been circulated on the dark web, and then you tried to send it over to Coinbase, they'll lock your account up. A lot of other places will too. The bigger ones all will. And so, that crypto has been tainted. It has been marked, and it's not permissionless at that point, right? You can't just do whatever you want with it because someone else used it for something dirty, and now it's got this taint on it, right? Well, in comes Monero. Monero in the next, I think, 6 months will have atomic swaps on chain. You'll be able to take your Bitcoin, put it into Monero, transact, do whatever you want, store it, purchase whatever you want, do whatever you want, without permission, with privacy, without anyone knowing. And then on-chain transfer that back into Bitcoin. So even if you got some Bitcoin that was tainted or something, go on, atomic swap that thing on Monero. No one knows where you've been. No one has permission. Nothing. Transfer back out into Bitcoin. You got yourself some fresh, delicious new Bitcoin. And Monero is, if that happens, when the atomic swaps happens, it will change all of crypto. It will take Bitcoin itself and bring it more value, because now Bitcoin will be will fully be a store of value, like gold. And when you want to trade it into something that's tradable and usable and, not tracked, you jump into Monero, you jump into Pirate Chain, whatever, and then if you are in Monero on chain through atomic swaps, you will be able to go straight back to Bitcoin. I think it's going to change a lot of things. It will bring privacy and permissionless to the entire ecosystem. Speaking of Pirate Chain, I have been certainly enjoying my time over at CoinEX with my automated market makers over there. The stuff they have is the percentage rates that you can get there are crazy. But first, one more update. I want to talk about Win. You know, it's WinK. They're like an online casino, but not long ago, on the 26th of April, they bought JustLink, JustLink, which is like one of the two big oracles on Tron, right? You have BRG and you had JustLink, which is now WinLink. So WinLink, the big casino people, the people associated with PolonieX, you know, Justin Sun, all that, they now own JustLink and are now planning to be the biggest and baddest oracle on Tron, as well as have the biggest and baddest casino where it's like, you know, completely verifiable and all that good stuff. It's very, very interesting, and I think this project has a lot of legs ahead of it, and so I'm in pretty big on Win. So, and then also, you know, they're on the Binance Smart Chain as Blink, and I believe it's Blink. And anyway, lots going on with the Win token. I think there's a big bullish future spawning out right in front of us. Stop by CoinEX there, and we'll look at those. My automated market maker. You know, when the market's down and there's less funds being traded, you make less, right? Like, I plan to get into this on PancakeSwap. I plan to get into the Who pool just as quick as I can. Let's get out of here and type in Who. I'm going to get into this one, 218 APR, pretty nice, and I need some BUSD for that, but my cash flow took a little hit because Quibbit Life has, you know, rebalanced everyone's account, and I didn't end up on the good side of that. Don't get me wrong, I am way, way, way in profits on Quibbit Life, but now they basically zeroed out all of my licenses. And if I want to keep it going, I do have to send a little money in there. I don't like sending money into platforms after they've already been up and going, but I am going to send another 1,000 over to Quibbit Life. And once I get my cash flow in order, straightened back out, I'll get some more money out of the Hyper Fund or whatever. I could take the Who that I already have, send it over here into this farm, and add an equal amount of BUSD, which is the Binance, you know, stable coin. And start farming this out at 219. I like that quite a bit. Heading back over to CoinEX. They're updating their market page, which is really nice, but it hasn't been working seamlessly. They're adding like ways to see all the different assets, Polkadot, you know, what chain it's on, all that good stuff. And so I think that's pretty cool, but they lost the dark mode as of now, and it burns my eyes. And here we are, quick stop at the R chart. Looks like it's had a nice dip down. You could have picked up some at 625 was the cheapest, but right now, even right now, we're at 659. Now, the automated market maker here, as opposed to anywhere else, this is probably the easiest to use automated market maker to get into. The percentages are great, and CoinEX is one of my favorite exchanges out there. I love the coin. It's got its own chain. They're going to be launching and incubating programs. These guys are one of the largest Bitcoin miners and always have been, and that provides, you know, liquidity to the exchange. They're very freedom oriented here, so I like that. So I really like CoinEX. It's one of my favorite exchanges. So in order to get into the liquidity pool here, there's many different ways, but you could just click on this liquidity pool and it'll pull up, you know, your assets. You can just add the R or the USDT as you want it. I'm not in this pool. I am in the R BTC pool. I've actually noticed this one pays out quite often better. So it might be better for me to also get into this pool as well. But you simply add your funds there and press add, and it pops, a little thing pops up with how much you have, and you just take the lower of the two coins and pick all, and it will take your all and match it with dollars. And I don't have, coins in this pool, or it would let me add them. And you need at least $100 to join any pool, $100 total. So if you want to take a look at the different APYs that they have here, come over, click on AMM account. That's your automated market maker account. Wow, I'm really hurting. This was actually up over 20 something grand yesterday. But I have a lot of Bitcoin in these pools, and I have a lot of different stuff. So like here, this was I was over 8 grand I had in this pool like 2 days ago, and now it's at 6,800. That's the lowest I've ever seen it. So good time to add into the pool. So these are the pools that I'm in. I'm in Storage USDT, I'm in CET ETH, I'm in ZIL BTC, Storage BTC, Ontology BTC, and ARRR BTC. And I also want to get into the ARRR USD pool, and probably a couple other pools that I saw out there that I would like to get into. And plus I definitely want to add more to my Storage USD. There are times that my Storage USD, which only has $500 in it, and this Storage BTC, which has $1,500 in it, I will still make more on a daily basis with this USDT pool. And I've noticed that a lot of the trading that goes on over here is more in USDT pairs than it is in crypto pairs. So even though I like to be in these crypto pairs because, you're getting paid into, assets that in my opinion are going to go up, you actually seems to be making quite a bit more using the USD pairs. Let's go ahead and check out some of these percentages they have here. And it pays every day. It's really nice. About 5 o'clock every day my time, I show up and I have, anywhere from $70 to $20. It fluctuates quite a bit. We recently added this 7-day APY category, which is good because, it's hard to get any really good information on the 1 day. Look at the differences between 1 day and 7 days. 162, 191, 30% here, 44 here. Actually, they're not that far off. This one's pretty far off. Ontology BTC. 1 day, I only made 36%. But if you factor in 7 days, it was 200% APY. I wish these showed APR instead of APY, because APY is with compounding. APR is actually what you're getting. And clicking over on this 7-day APY, you can get the highest ones. Look at some of these. EOSC, USDT. You get into this Shiba crap freaking wave that we're all in right now. Look at this. $4 million in the Shiba USDT pool, making 1,419% APY. There's a lot of money flooded into that pool, a lot of people in that pool, and they're making great money on the fees. And getting into these different pools, right? So say you wanted to ride this Shiba wave, and you're like, I want to get into, meme coins and with no tech and just pure crap. And why not? That's where the money is, if you're looking to chase that money. For me, I use those times when everyone's going one way to go the other way, and I'm loading into the best tech and the best DeFi projects while everyone's chasing meme coins, and hoping to get in early, get all my Polkadot situated and all that good stuff, and get in to all the different ecosystems that are involved there. But if you look at, if you were going to get into this, and instead of just holding the coins, if you were to put it in here, even for just a week, you've made a huge return on your coins, just in this short time. RLC, USDT, Sumo, it's like all the meme. They got a lot of meme coins up here. Sumo's got $53,000 in liquidity. Pretty nutty. Shiba, like I said, $4 million. And you could get into any of these ones that are like this. I like Ring. I'll probably get into this Ring USDT pool. I like that quite a bit. And look at this, 888% ROI for 7 days, 1,339 for the 1 day. Those are I can live with. Why not? BRG BTC. I have quite a bit of BRG. I think I might send it over here, match it up with some BTC. Look at those delicious. I mean, that's huge. It's better than anything you can find on PancakeSwap. So I like PancakeSwap, and I do plan to get into this Who pool. But you know, as far as like ease of use in a centralized way, yeah, this is easy. And look, you can just add or remove liquidity right here. You can, you know, it's easily situated. It's hosted on here. You don't need a wallet. You don't need anything. It's just like regular exchange stuff, right? Has this other part of your account, and it just spits out payments every single day. See if I've gotten any payments today. So not much today, pretty low day, but you know, Sundays are usually low. I made only $7 in BTC, which is not much. You know, a lot of the days I make a heck of a lot more than that. For instance, like $20 on this day, $26 on this day, 28 here, 43 here. That was a good day. 43 here. 22 here, so it does fluctuate quite a bit. Today being Sunday is usually one of the lowest days. $2.35 on my CET ETH, $1.448 on Ontology BTC. And here's what I was saying about storage. I have $500 in liquidity here on the storage, and I USD pair, and I made double what I made on the BTC bear, even though I have triple the amount of money in this one. It's because people trade a lot more on the USDT pairs over here than they do on the crypto pairs. Even though I like to be in the crypto pairs, sometimes it's better to get where the money is. So here's my daily payments. They just keep paying out, and I certainly do like that. Okay, I got a bunch of other stuff I wanted to go over, but this video is getting to the point where if you make it any longer, no one will watch it. So just give you this quick, brief crypto update. Let's see, one of the things I wanted to say, I'm into this wealth locks. I think it's pretty cool. I'm going to be getting into that on PancakeSwap and all of that and doing all their stuff, but they're having some sort of like they were like $1 million worth of coins, or not even that many. It was like 700,000 coins or something like that, or maybe it was 1 million, but now they're going to 1 billion. So they're getting that will change the tokenomics quite a bit. Expect some more from me coming out on wealth locks, but not until they finish this whole swap and all that, and it gets back to normal. So there's all that good stuff. Lots and lots more coming your way. Just a rambling video about crypto and stuff that's going on at the moment. I will keep you up to date on everything else. My BitsGap team is growing, and the coins there are going well. I want to go over some different strategy videos to get you guys on the same page or the same mentality of what I'm thinking. Anyway, I hope you guys got loads of profit falling in your lap and good things coming to you and your family. Got lots more coming your way, that's for sure, because there's just so much going on in crypto. It's nutty. All right, catch you on the next one. I'm out.